Yeah. Yeah, get your bars up, I get it on me, yeah I do, endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche, we came a long way from them porches, get your bars up and get extorted, get your bars up, I pulled up, shot his car up,
yeah. But yeah, like is that the only battle that you got that's platinum, or you got other platinum battles as well? Oh well,
No, after
you
that,
can't
the
because
app
your
came
stuff
out
is
right after
app.
that.
The app,
It
yeah,
came
yeah,
out
yeah,
right. Me and
yeah.
Swamp was the last rookie drop. After that, the app came out. Every other battle was on there. We was literally one of the last drops from the rookie class. They was dropping like other shit, but we was so like you said, I got my quarrels about the app and how they did it and how they handled it. But at the end of the day, we the rappers rap, and it'll take the raps to take care of themselves if you do them right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that it was I think that the machine, yeah, URL is a machine. So once the machine is actually behind you, and not only is it behind you, but you have talent. Because a lot of people
Yeah,
get that mixed up. People think
for
that just
sure.
because you can be anybody and they can push you. No, 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 no. You got to have talent on top of that. So with that machine pushing, man, it was you right. You're right. That was the last. Your class was the last era before that transition over into the caffeine into the app, because the app was out in 2018, but they were still dropping YouTube battles though,
Yeah.
and they were showcasing all of the talent, like all of the talent, even the guys that weren't that good. You feel me? Even the guys that weren't on a certain type of level of skill, should I say?
I would say to Alanoni in the chat, the app stunted the growth of the
Yeah.
superstar talent. You please don't forget, Easy made his run completely on the app. You know what I mean? Completely from the app. The raps take care of themselves. Easy ain't
But
get no YouTube drops. He
but
made
it
his
was
runs.
caffeine was free though, because that's where he made his run. He really made it from
Oh,
caffeine.
caffeine. Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. My bad.
Before that, because remember, it wasn't that paywall, like it wasn't that paywall of the app yet. Like they were showing the battles. The battles weren't going on the actual app. Well, live, like the bigger events, they were all free on caffeine. Remember, they did that for like 2 years,
Yeah.
like of like free battles before they started saying, okay, now you subscribe to our stuff, buy, I forgot how much it was, $50 or whatever it was for the coins and shit that you had to buy to watch
Mm,
battles. That came in
okay.
like more towards the end. But the first 2 years with Easy, and I say this, Jay was already smoking shit up in the Northwest. He was already smoking shit. But that caffeine era with Jay, people got to see him for free and be like, who is this nigga? Same with you. Same with you.
True.
We started to see you, but people didn't have to pay to see anything. It was like, all right, this is the talent. And caffeine was showing multiple different type of events. And then remember, an event was happening every 2 weeks. Literally.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks it was an event and this happened for 2 years, 2 years straight. Every 2 weeks, new talent, old talent, small room, big room. Once the COVID shit got over with, so I can see where I can kind of see what All In is saying in regards to that, because once that paywall hit and then caffeine, you started people having to start paying for battles and all of that stuff to watch events again, it changed, and it wasn't no YouTube drop specifically, because remember 2016, 2018 and prior, people were paying for pay-per-views still, but the YouTube drops came, they came. So
That's a
yeah,
good point. That's a good point.
yeah. I definitely vouch for that. I call URL leaving YouTube as the reason for the decline of battle rap. I don't What are your thoughts on that?
I think everybody plays a part in the decline.
Yeah.
The league, the media, and the battle rappers. I think it's a trinity. You can't have one without the other. But I don't think it's equal. I think battle rappers is 60%, media is 20, league is 20. I think everything could be covered if the rapping was on par. If the actual battle rapping part was on par, it'll cover the shortcomings of the league or the shortcomings of the media. But the rapping is where we have the issue. It's the battle rapping part. These niggas suck. The new talent suck. The old talent is washed. We keep seeing it seems so repetitive. It's a whole new card, but it just doesn't seem like they battled before, even though they didn't. Don't it just seem like they did? Because it's just established talent fighting established talent. You can't have that in any progressive sport. Anthony Edwards have to come. You can't just keep having LeBron and KD. No matter how much you think that'll be fire. No, bro, that should be done. You need Victor. You need new talent often for any progressive sport. And battle rap is a progressive sport. And I think what kills any progressive sport faster than the league is the lack of talent. There's no new talent. Battle rap ain't found no new talented gem yet.
Yeah.
Who's the nicest nigga? After our class, who's the nicest nigga? Eunice? Okay.
Yeah.
I would have said Souffle. But I don't know where he at. I'd have said probably Foots, but all three, that's the three I can name that is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we all gonna, everybody got somebody they're gonna say, oh, Scotty, or this guy Capo, or this Bravado, this guy ATM Trauma, or whatever. These niggas, they names be dumb as shit too. They just, you know what I mean? They just suck, bro. These niggas some shit, bro. These small league niggas, these new talent niggas be some fucking shit, bro. I'm telling you, them niggas, like, I'm pretty sure, like you said, the event you just watched today, that shit was trash. Them niggas, I know they some fucking shit. These niggas cannot rap. They some shit, bro. Your card on the 13, no disrespect to them. I bet you they gonna be some fucking shit too. Them niggas some shit, bro. These new niggas is some fucking shit at battle rapping. They some shit, bro.
Yeah. The originality is no longer original. Like, it is like regurgitated the same type of material as well as the same type of style, but just a different individual. And I think that should just it hurt like New Jersey Twerk, right? We know that he does his own thing, but we know that he took a certain type of style from a few other people, actually, right?
I heard
That he
about
was
that.
similar to. One was
See, I never
Recap.
watched Prez Mafia. I never watched
Yeah,
Prez Mafia, so I didn't know, but I know that's what people say.
yeah. Prez, Prez is he was back there with Prez came in with Chestnut, I believe. I think it was with
No, I'm
Chestnut.
familiar with
Yeah.
him. I just never
Yeah.
checked him out for real.
Yeah. So if you check out his battle, that's exactly like that's what. But that he was so captivating in that era because he would raise his voice and be like, and he'll use his hands and shit. And then he'll slow it down and then he'll say some creative type shit. That's exactly how he was before life hit him, I'm gonna say. Before life shit happened and he went away and all of this other shit. Or he got locked up, actually. He got locked up, came out, didn't work out in whatever situation. Salute to him. But there is no originality in battle rap anymore because everybody sounds like somebody. But Eunice kinda has his own situation going, but then he is similar to a few people from the past as well. So it's like if Eunice is pretty much all we have that the people like, because you do have I don't know where Souffleur is, but you got Foots, and then you have it's a few other new niggas too. You got them, but the people not really rocking with them. Like the overall fan base in battle rap not really rocking with them, but they're clinging towards Eunice. So if Eunice is the only guy, Eunice came out 2 or 3 years ago, and he's the only one that people are like, yeah, we'll watch him on a bigger card and pay our money to watch. That's an issue, bro. That's an issue within the sport.
I mean, you spoke on it the best when you can't talk about originality. They don't have no style. They weren't rappers before this. That's what I mean most when I say they're not rappers first. When you were a rapper your whole life, back when rapping was one of the things you always either you did or you didn't do. It wasn't so much pick up and play. Now it's just pick it up, try it out, do your best, see what happens from it. It used to have to be like it's all you did since 9 years old. It's all you can remember doing. That's the era I'm from. It was all you ever wanted to do. Wasn't nothing else on the table but hip hop. They don't really have that. These niggas just be trying. They just watch Rum Nitty long enough, and you get up there and give it your best shot, bro. You know what I mean?
That's the new thing right now. That's the new. It was twerk, right? People are still doing the copy and pasting the twerk. They still doing it, but Rum Nitty now is like the newer, updated version of what battle rap is supposed to be, quote unquote. And they wondering why people like Mook, like Lux, are still making waves, doing well in the culture because they are still being them. They are still being them, and nobody sounds talk. Rex. Rex is still prominent in today's culture because it's him. Easy the Block Captain, somebody that's new. Don't nobody rap like Easy. Easy is his own, and not because you're up here. Not because you're up here. Like I always got a preface to say, but yourself, right? Yourself. Don't nobody fucking sound like Your Honor. Don't nobody tell stories like Your Honor. This is my life. This is what I've been through. I can talk about whipping. I can talk about doing the shit that I did in the streets and all of that shit and bring it back home and still direct the bar towards you while breaking you down. People don't know how to be themselves, creating and sketching out their own craft.
Because they weren't doing it. So you got to learn this shit regionally before it becomes universal. You start out your region. If you from Chicago, you come in with a Chicago basis and you tailor it towards battle rap. You from Maryland, or you from North Carolina, or you from California, Atlanta, Jersey, New England, New Hampshire, whatever. Wherever you from, you're gonna have, if you've been rapping for forever, you're gonna have a basis in which your style come from. And then you're gonna have to mold it and tailor it for the battle rap audience. They don't have a basis. Their basis is battle rap. It's battle rap, battle rap, battle rap only. The nigga on the trailer, the nigga was like, I ain't about to shit on the niggas on the trailer on the line, but it sticks to me so well. It's just like, bro, I just be like, bro, they don't know the problem. And here's the thing. Here's why they suck, right? Here's why they not good. They don't have an ear for it. They don't have an ear for what's tight. They don't recite what's tight. To them, it's tight to say this, but it's not. They don't know it's not. And how do you know that? If you're writing some shit, you're supposed to say, oh, that's weak. Let me see if I can do something better with that or scratch it. They write that shit, say it to themselves, and be like, bet, and then recite it to us. And it's just dumb. They don't know how to say tight shit no more. They don't know what's tight, what it's supposed to be like. They lost the plot. So I could probably give them a slight help with the plot. The plot is the shit you saying has to be tight, bruh. It has to be a tight ass way to do that thing. What's a tight way to kill a nigga? Not just shooting them. Okay, that's not tight. What's tight? Spinning first, or doing this first, or something. What makes it look tight? The same way if you was watching your favorite action film or some shit. What makes John Wick action tight? Because he headshotting everybody, but he doing something else first. He reloaded with one hand first. He did it. It's something tight. I just use the word tight, but you could use vicious, sweet, whatever the fuck word you want to use. That they don't say tight shit. They don't come up with tight shit no more because they don't know what's tight. Their ear is off for the craft of the sport, bro. That's their problem.
Yeah. And ACP says another thing is that the battles between low and no tiers are way too long for their profile.
Like the length of the battle? Oh my goodness. 100%. If you're talking about the length of the battle, without question. Because they keep repeating shit, bro. Now me personally, I speak for me, but I speak objective. I can speak for the other man's mind too, not just mine. I can speak for my mind and his mind because it ain't too many different types of minds. We all human. We just got a little bit differences. I know for a fact my circuit is fried. I watch YouTube on 1.5, on 1.50 or 1.25. I need information given fast. I grew up, my rappers are spitters. Wayne, Don Tripp, Kid, B.O.B., Meek, who we got up there, a bunch of them, but I grew up around Nas. I grew up with spitters. My top five will be Wayne, Royce the 5'9" is the GOAT for sure, best greatest writer and reciter. Wayne, Nas, B.O.B., Don Tripp, Meek, Beans, and then it gets some names you probably only know. But I grew up with spitters. That means there's a lot of information being given often. It's a new topic, it's not slow, it's not stagnant. They're rarely taking breaths, they're rarely taking breaks. The first 20 seconds of the song, they don't even take a break. They don't even breathe. It's constant words being given. So I fried that circuit on my brain that has attention span. Black Thought, great example. I know I fried that circuit for sure. I'm not gonna say everybody did. I fried it so much. I watched football in fast forward. I watch basketball in fast forward. I watch everything on the DVR in fast forward. I damn near watch movies in fast forward with the captions in fast. I read fast as shit. First of all, I read fast. I fry my shit. I don't think everyone did that, but I do believe everyone is on the cusp of that where we are now. Where we are today, motherfuckers do because of reels and shorts, we do want our information fast. And the worst way to watch battle rap is heater bang. I said heater bang. Heater bang. He gonna be put in the dirt tonight. I said heater bang. He gonna be put in the dirt. He gotta say heater bang 9 times before he can move along. And it's just so difficult to maintain my attention and focus, bro. And it's like, come on, rap the raps. We hear you. Rap, bro. They think these niggas, they don't have a good stage presence. They weren't performing at talent shows and shit at school. They've lost all of the nuances to stage performing. They think the one little guy that they heard talking, we all heard, therefore he needs to start over. Bro, that was just some shit you heard. You're not even acutely aware of what's being interruptive for the audience or some shit you just heard. Bro, you just heard the nigga say that. We didn't hear that. It's fine. Keep going. We hear you just fine. We hear 9 fucking, the Ada fry. The Ada, hold on. I said the Ada fry. Oh, bro. Then after every line, they say, what? All of these extra these things that isn't raps. We want rhymes often, bro. Give it to us. And that's why they don't have much replay value. This is why they don't have replay value, because they rounds be too long, but it's not full of elite material. It's a 3-minute round, just long as shit, because he keeps saying heater bang, Ada bang. We don't need to even hear that part. And then it bothers me most when that part didn't even matter to what you got to say for real. It was just the start of the new rhyme scheme. This shit didn't even fucking matter to what you had to say. Especially when I let it finish, I'm like, let me let it finish. Because I start hitting the buttons on the app. I start hitting that shit because you could double tap to skip 10 seconds. I start hitting that shit. Sometimes I'll be like, all right, let me hear him. It don't even, heater bang don't even matter. It like I know that they want the crowd. They don't understand.
Glock 9.
That's the problem. They don't understand performancing. They wasn't rapping at their talent show in school. They weren't in the choir. They weren't in the band. They're not performers. They're not readers. They're not reciters. They're not performers. They're not rappers. They're battle rap niggas only, bro. And they're trash because of that. They miss all of the fundamentals that our subconscious want to hear. Now I'm speaking for me, but I'm also speaking objectively for everybody else. There's a subconscious in this sport of things that we want to hear, and they don't give it to us well, bro. Not even, and I'm not talking about the top talent. If you know their name, they probably don't fit in this. If you know their name, they probably ain't a part of this. So it's the newer talent is what I'm talking about. It's these niggas who's next to lead the charge. It's those motherfuckers.
To continue the mission of what we call battle rap. I totally get it, and I agree. Originality to me, like, that's exactly, to me, that's what's missing. But in order to be original, you have to go through the shit that you just said. If you haven't been in those ciphers, if you haven't made no songs, if you haven't really been out here doing freestyles out here with your guys, either on the block, and even if you're not about the block life, in the classroom or at your job, if you have not done that and been in that type of environment, then how can you find who your true identity is?
That's my point. You can't. Exactly. It starts regionally first. You're supposed to have been in the cafeteria rapping with the rest of the rap niggas, beating on the table with the pen and the shit, rapping with the rap niggas. They weren't doing that. They was doing something else. Then they just leave high school and they just jump into battle rap. It's so disrespectful to the art form. Because wouldn't nobody else do that to now? Niggas don't just jump out of nowhere trying to tattoo now. Wait, you know you're not no motherfucking drug. You know you're not an artist.
That's a good analogy.
You wouldn't even try. You wouldn't even waste your own time like that. It's like in the creative arts. If we talk about the creative arts of the world, battle rap is the only one where they just jump in without a lick of experience or nothing. You don't, man, bro, that shit dweeb, that shit dorky as shit. They topics of choice is so dorky. This shit is about wrestling and Digimon, all this goofy ass shit. These niggas is dweebs, bro. They're dweebs trying to battle rap, and we accept them. And then don't even get me started on female battle rap. Oh my fucking god!
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I don't even want to. That's just picking on now. I'm picking on the little like. Nobody ever discusses the real big problem. It's female battle rap. We don't even talk about this shit, bro. And I just gotta sit to myself, or you hate it. That's why I love coming on platforms like this that ain't too, no disrespect, that ain't too big. It ain't gonna be too clipped, and you gotta answer to this every
Yeah,
other
yeah, yeah,
interview.
yeah, yeah,
You know, it
yeah,
ain't too crazy.
yeah,
It's enough to talk with real people who could just you could be like,
yeah.
oh, I used to know I ain't hating, bro. We gonna realize we had a whole female card. We had a whole female card the other day, bruh. You talking about ass? Man, this shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck. That's why I'll be gone. That's why I left. I'm back because I missed this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I missed the fame. I missed a little bit of the clout. I have what's it called? It's called fleeting fame syndrome.
Mm,
That's when you once had the light, and
yeah,
day by day you slowly see it start to fade. And most people, well, when in the hip hop industry, they'll start doing antics or start
yeah,
streaming or start making
yeah.
controversy. They'll start get on Love and Hip Hop. They'll do stuff to get
To
it
get
back
back,
up.
to get
That's where
back in
I'm
the
at with it.
scene.
I miss the
Yeah,
clout. I miss the follows. I miss the likes. I do miss it. And I'm like, all right, let me get back in it for a little bit of that too. Also, I miss the sport. I love this shit. I always did. I took it serious. I take my craft serious, and I'm excited. But
yeah,
I know for a fact I got fleeting fame syndrome for sure. I just found that. I looked that up. But
yeah,
but bro, that's why I rolled out, bro. I don't
yeah,
be man. That be niggas be cheering for the dumbest shit. Then they overreacting, extra cheering, extra doing too much. Everybody want
yeah.
attention. Ain't nobody here for the craftsmanship, bro. They treat battle rap events like a social club.
That
Like we ain't here to see rhymes. Like we not here to witness rhymes. These motherfuckers be wanting. They just want. They want. They want high school popularity that they never had. You
oh
should
my
have
god.
did that shit in high school when it was appropriate. We grown now. Why you still chasing? You should have been. You should have been at the cool. You should have been a cool kid, bro. That's on you.
Yeah,
I don't respect these
yeah,
niggas. I don't like these niggas. I can't stand it, bro. It boils my soul, man. I ain't gonna
yes,
lie, and I be real humble
yes,
chilling, but when you get me going, I get excited. I get to go on. I get to let it all out, bro. This shit
yeah,
burns my soul, bro. My
yeah,
beloved sport, and don't even get me started on hip hop. Come on, man. I mean, ain't gonna talk about that.
bro,
I've been done with them goofies, but battle rap was
bro.
the last. At least it still had a healthy hip hop pulse behind it. But now that
I
motherfucker on life support.
I left,
Battle rapper had 9 strokes. The bitches gave it a
bro,
heart attack. These new niggas giving it strokes every week. Man, this shit.
bro. I left the culture. I left the culture for like a year and a half to where like I was coming like in every couple of months or so, where I was like coming in and out. Like I would see a battle and I'd be like, oh, let me still purchase and support the league, the culture or the leagues specifically. I'll buy the pay-per-view. I'll talk about it, talk about the card, and the card will be okay. And then I'll talk about it for 1 or 2 days, and then I'll go like another month without even talking about anything else in the culture because that's what the culture is to me. Like I used to like me, and this is just from the blogging aspect, because I used to rap too. I used to actually rap, had mixtapes and all of that shit back in the day, right? So of course I transitioned into real life. Didn't make it in music, whatever. So what? Wasn't good enough. Cool. But then I go in real life, settle down, do shit, get a career, all of that shit, and then shit hit the fan in real life. Like shit hit the fan hard for me in real life, and I need somewhere to vent to. So battle rap was like my haven from a fan perspective to where like I can listen to motherfuckers really talk because I started to get to the age where now I'm gonna be really held accountable if I put my hands on somebody and talk to them crazy. I gotta learn how to be cool. So battle rap was like that vent for me where that'd be like my like I can get super hyped about it. And once it started to change and things started to like just be different, the feel different, the blogging scene different, the fans in the actual arena. Cause you know, I'm an avid, I'm a pull up to an event type nigga.
Yeah,
That's how it's always been. When I started feeling that even change, like the energy in buildings for big events, right? It deterred me. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing here now? This is not fulfilling me anymore. And I'm like, is it me? Have I outgrown it? But then I'm like, I couldn't have outgrown it because there's still some bright spots that still ignite me to want to come up and talk about this shit like that. But in hindsight, I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, I'm seeing that like we we are the way that the scene is looking, it's like every fucking like we used to be able to talk about a battle or an event for a month and a half to 2 months and be able to create our own narratives, not unhealthy, but healthy narratives to actually help create battles and shit and keep the culture going. But now it's like it's so microwave. Like after you watch one freaking event, you forget about it in like 2 weeks.
It's over. It means nothing. It don't move the needle or nothing. No one moves the needle. And ACP got some good. He must be from our era because he's definitely speaking facts about everything he's saying.
Yeah.
And yes, every single battle, every single one is somebody in the back screaming, "That's fire!" When it's not. They're insulting our intelligence. Like we don't speak fluent battle rap. That's the problem. It's the nigga who be like, "Oh my God, you'll be under sheets like funnel." Oh my, it's that dude repeating it like we don't speak the language or something. They're insulting to our intelligence every time. Even the battle rapper, he'll say the line and then say, "What? You will be under sheets?" Be like, bro, we heard you, we get it. But like, you who you talking to? They just so insulting, bro. They have no character. They have no heart or passion for this shit. They don't care. They just users. They'll move on to the next thing popping, bro. If motherfuckers start holding Beyblade events, they'll move over there and start spinning Beyblades and shit. Cause they dweebs for real, bro. These niggas don't have no care, no passion, no will for this craft, bro. They fugazi ass rats, bro. I can't stand it, bro. They infiltrated this shit and sucked it dry for all it had. They take the energy away from the important shit. The bloggers suck it dry. The new blogging fan, the new bloggers just everybody gossiping and they not recapping no battles. It's about Hitman and Verb arguing. And ain't nobody breaking down no bars. Ain't nobody got no opinion on these rhymes. They could care less about the sport, bro. And they loud, they infested. That's why I say they rats, but they infest and do damage. They do real damage, bro. I have zero respect for these motherfuckers, bro. I can't stand these new niggas. Bro. Once again, just to be clear, if you know their name, I ain't talking about them.
Yeah.
If you know his name, it ain't him.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to break through this. You know how hard it is to break through this madness of slew of shit to become a household name. So he ain't the one I'm talking about. The Holmesy the guy, you know that nigga? It ain't him.
Yeah.
The Snake guys, you know Snake, right? It ain't him. There, I ain't. If you know their name, it ain't them. Of course not.
Exactly.
Rocky, of course not. El Red. Of course not those guys. It's I'm talking about these new niggas, these young impressionable goofballs, bro. These niggas, baby mothers look like baby fathers. These niggas don't know nothing about gang shit. They don't know nothing about getting no money. They not nothing street, bro. These niggas is dweebs. I can't stand it, bro. It just rubs me the wrong way, man. I'm happy I'm able to get this shit. This is therapeutic, bro. This shit, because I just gotta sit with this. You can't tweet this. You hating. If I just tweet this nigga text, I ain't know some fucking shit. Or if I just start tweeting and now I'm hating on little niggas trying. Now why you hating on the little niggas trying to get some money? Now why you hating on the little niggas trying to get some done nigga do something with their life? Now all of a sudden you hate. Man, them niggas don't want to do nothing over here for real. They just want to fake. Man, that shit goofy, bro. I can't stand it.
They want, but niggas don't want to be the best no more either, though. Niggas don't want to be the best. They just want to be a part of something. And
they just want to be affiliated, BA. They want to be affiliated. They want to be they want to be a name in the room with the names.
That's crazy.
By any means necessary. They don't want to rap their heart out. They don't want to get this shit out. They don't want to tell this stuff you can't say on no podcast because we can still get charged with this. So we tell it to our opponent where it's under the disguise, under the laws and not against us. They don't got to get this shit out. They want to be they want to be a name in the room with the rest of the names. Any means necessary. Via blogging about niggas, coming for niggas, exposing niggas, sitting in the backgrounds just trying to, Twerk and the Twerk said this, Twerk, this is they just want to be rowdy and get a name. They don't care how it's done, bro. They don't got no code, no morals. They not honorable men. They weirdos. They was the niggas playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Now they trying to rap. They was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! 5 years ago. Now they want to come in on some fake street shit and don't even know how to act, don't know how to dress, ain't getting no money, don't got no bad bitches, don't drive, don't got nothing, bro. These niggas is the wimpiest goofies I've ever seen in my life, bro. I can't stand these battle rap niggas. The new niggas, my bad. Again, if you know his name, he ain't in this story.
Yeah, yeah. It's what do you think about the shout out to the analyst? He says for years we've been saying the same shit. Ain't nobody business savvy, ain't nobody smart enough to see the big picture. They only think small minded. What do you
Hmm.
think about that statement?
I think it's a fair statement. I'm gonna read it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's touching on maybe something else, but okay, because I don't for the love of rap. Maybe I just got to kindergarten this thing, just elementary this thing. My bad. Okay,
Yeah.
the love of rap doesn't come with monetary value. There is no financial incentive to do this thing called hip hop. It's a soul expression of
Mm,
oneself. It's a part of the creative arts, and the creative arts does not mesh with any business model. You can't be in business and and put the creative arts first. It you do this, you would the creative arts best saying is I'll do this shit for free. That saying is synonymous with the creative arts, bro.
yeah.
You will do this shit for free. But they also giving mega millions to the niggas who do this well. So sure, let's get some money. But you'll do it for free. You know how many artists go to Twitch, go under the creative section of Twitch, go to arts. You'll see a billion people crafting, crafting little titular toys, drawing,
Talk your shit,
painting.
Your Honor. I gotta go cut off my oven real quick because I've been letting this shit slow cook. But I'll be right back.
Oh,
Keep
for
talking your
sure.
shit.
For
Keep talking
sure.
your shit.
You go on Twitch, go to the creative under arts, you'll see a million motherfuckers crafting, stitching, gluing, hot glue gun, needle, thread, glitter, glue, marker. They'll be drawing, painting, spray painting, blow painting, bubble painting. They'll be bubble crafting, balloon crafting. And guess what? They'll be doing this to zero viewers. They'll be streaming to nobody for hours because it's about expressing the soul of oneself. It's not about fame, clout, monetary value. It's about giving an expression that you can't give no other way. You have to draw it. I can't explain it. I gotta paint it. I can't explain it. I gotta rap it. I can't explain it. I gotta drum it. I can't explain it. I gotta strum it. Strumming my pain with his fingers. I can't explain it. I have to bongo it. I have to tambourine it. I have to scream it. I can't explain it. Okay, sorry. Now that we got that elementary understanding of the creative arts, if you're talking about a bigger picture or business model from a small-minded man, I'm not so sure it's that. I'll never agree to anybody in the creative art space looking to profit or do anything dramatic with that creative art. If you don't believe me, go on Twitch right now and go under the subsection that I named. They'll be streaming to nobody for hours or one person for 9 hours. They won't have links in the chat to go fund them. They won't have no, because the art's first understanding is your job and money got to come from somewhere else. That's first and foremost. First thing about being a painter is you got to have a 9 to 5. That's the first part. First part about being a tattoo artist is you got to have a 9 to 5. You got to have a government job tattooing on the side. And if you're
Right.
lucky, your tattoos could be your job. We got it all wrong. Everybody not supposed to become a mogul behind this shit.
Mm,
You're supposed to be able to express the otherwise unexpressible.
mm.
I can't tell this shit on no pod. I can't tell you the shit Big Honor done did on no motherfucking podcast.
Yeah.
We could still get charged for this, boy.
shit.
Just put
Talking
crafting. Good one.
shit.
Yes. Crafting. It's under there. It's under crafting, under arts, under crafting, under creative. Yep. It's under all that. I love watching the pick stitchers, the ones stitching up the little
Yeah. Like,
figures and shit. Yeah, I love pick
I
stitching.
know what you're talking
I
about.
love watching the painters. I love, of course, the tattooers is always great. Love that. I love watching tattoos. I'm a man of the creative arts. I sing, I dance, I play the piano. I don't dance too much, but I can boogie. I sing, I play all the instruments. I'm a man of musical creation. That been my stilo. And that's my least payable job. I
Yeah.
get my least amount of money comes from doing music.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I make
Yeah.
the less amount of money is from battle rap.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen I remember a few years ago I seen you I didn't even know that you can sing. I seen you on the piano with the young lady and y'all were singing and you were playing that was fire. That was fire. I
Appreciate it.
remember,
Yeah, the culture
like
received that one very well. The culture received that one very well. Yes. Y'all
yeah,
go check that
yeah.
out. It's on 15 Minutes of Fame, still up. Yep. We got about
Yeah.
25,000 views, going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the culture fucked with that one for sure.
Yeah, I seen it. I was like, "Oh shit, this is a different side." But I bring that up to say exactly what you're talking about. It's the you love the artistry more so than the ability to make money. If money comes from it, so be it. Okay, whatever. We'll take it. I'll take it or whatnot. As long as I can continue to keep my integrity and the love remains for it. So I get exactly what you're saying. And I think once again, being in the microwave society, I'm only doing it because I want to get paid. I'm not doing it just because I love to do it. No, I'm doing it because it's a quick way to make some bread.
No, BA, it's actually worse than that because it
Mm,
wouldn't be too bad if they was doing it just to get paid. It wouldn't really be that bad because that era was in at one point as well. Check, especially hip hop. Most
mhm.
most most rappers they rap to get paid. They ain't doing
Yeah.
shows unless the check there. You hear them say it all the time. Say it ain't 75 or better. There ain't. I mean, I ain't no disrespect to Surf. I'm sorry, but I just be thinking. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
niggas money slogans. Now, don't worry if
Yeah.
I'm top tier, dummy. As long as we get that top tier money, it's all about. So
Yeah.
that's part of it. That ever came and gone. Now we in a totally different place. We somewhere now where it's just about attention.
Mm.
It ain't even about money. They don't give a fuck about no profit. These niggas pockets they ain't pocket hungry. They ain't from that hustler era. They could be broke. They don't bother them. They want followers. They want likes. They want traction from social media. They want external.
What gratification or like what not gratification particularly. Well,
Validation.
gratification, that validation.
They
Validation
want
is a good
external validation for the person they never was.
one. Say that again one more time. Say that again
They,
one more time for
they
the
want
people, bro.
external validation from the person they never was. They
Uh,
want you to validate something that they never was. They want you to say, "Oh, he's a getting money nigga." Oh, and you never got no money. They want you to say, "Oh, he a gangster," and he ain't never did nothing gangster. They
yeah,
want you to say, "Oh, he's a hustler," and
yeah.
you never juggled more than 2 gigs at once. They want you to say they want the titles of things they never did because they don't understand. In order to get the title for something you never did, you gotta do it.
Nike.
You want to be considered a gangster? Go do some gangster shit.
Facts.
You want street cred? Go trap and make sure the important people know you trapping and see you trapping. I would be okay, BA, if it was just profitable. Because
Yeah,
we had that wave before. My era
yeah,
is that. I'm from the
yeah,
rapping era, 90 and then going into the 2000s, where it
yeah,
became about money.
yeah,
Cash rules
yeah.
everything around me. Cream. I'm out
I
for
look like
presidents to represent me. Their
yeah,
representation is money. They,
yes,
they're out for money to represent their entire existence. I'm out for, especially New Yorkers. That is prevalent in New York. 50 Cent, money. Lloyd Banks, money. Tony Yayo, Young Buck. It's all money. Everything's money related. Even in their names, Cake Life, money. It's all about money. I'm from that time. I ain't gonna shit on that time. That's the time period I come from.
Yeah.
They come from all about money. It's their
Yeah.
representation. It's their character. They're out for
Yes.
presidents to represent them. At least they ain't hide it. It's about he ain't got that check. I ain't perform. How many of these niggas you hit? Shit, they ain't got. As long as they got that check, I'm there.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's any. They down for anything. Have you ever? Hey, 2 Chainz. You ever gave up a feature? You ever said no to a feature? Shit, not that check there. Damn, Chainz. What about the artistic value of the song?
Yeah.
Damn, Chainz.
Yes.
What the fuck? Nope. As long as that check there, shit. As long as that check clear, we clearing it. You clear the check, we clearing the song. So I'm from that time, BA. So I'm okay with it be like that.
The
I
validation
grew
though.
to understand it. They
So
worse. They
so we
worse.
are
They want attention.
so we in the attention validation era currently?
Without question. Without question.
Mm,
Money ain't the root to all
mm,
evil no more.
yeah.
Greed isn't the root to all evil. It's attention. Money was the
You are
root to the evil
talking.
in my era. Money
Yeah.
caused all the crime in my era. Money caused racketeering, pimping, drug money laundering,
Yeah.
drug paraphernalia, distribution. The criminal underworld that I know and come from was
Yes.
moved by money.
Mm.
These niggas dying for clout.
Just for the perception of
Look how many
something
streamers. You see these streamers getting shot and shit behind these pranks and shit. All these pranking and all this. These niggas is dying behind pranking. They not moved by money.
Yes.
They not swayed by no motherfucking money.
Damn.
They want clout, bro. And that. I think that's worse. I think that's maybe worse than money. My era was fucked up too. They was greedy as shit. Everything was moved by money. Everything was a check. Everybody's name was about banks and money and yayo and bucks and yeah. I'm from that time too. It was all about presidents. They'll tell you cream, cash rules. Nothing else matters but cash money. Cash money millionaires, young money millionaires, Maybach music, cash money business. Cocaine music. It was all about money. My era was all about money.
Yeah.
These niggas is all about clout. And I'm not here to judge which one is better or worse. I'm just objectively speaking. I think the clout one is worse.
Yeah, because you ain't getting nothing from that, bro. You ain't getting nothing. But like niggas is really dying out here just to get footage and to get content. Niggas is really out here dying to get content. I seen a nigga the other day gets
That's a good one.
I seen niggas like clout rules everything around me. That's real. Hey, that's real. That's totally real. But I seen someone the other day. He walks up to people. He calls them other people's names, right? Like he'll see a celebrity, and he'll know that this is a
That's
celebrity.
the one Papoose hit, right?
That's another good example right there. Yo. The dude walks up because the Papoose one, when he walked up to Clarissa, and Papoose swung on him. Like I didn't see that on camera. I didn't actually see that on camera. I just seen the aftermath. But
same.
He walked up to somebody. I forgot who it was. It was some light skinned dude, and he said he looked like somebody. And the dude had like bodyguards and security. The dude had to tell the security guard, chill out, it's a prank. And then the security guard looked at the guy and was like, man, you lucky, because I would have knocked your bitch ass out. And the nigga was like, nah, I was just joking. Nah, you can't be walking up on people just saying different shit just so you can get views, disrespecting them, knowing like he calling niggas by niggas that's supposed to be allegedly like quote unquote their ops.
I seen the nigga, you know what's crazy? The problem is, and one of the issues with the clout chasing based thematics is it just makes you disrespect it makes you disrespect existing cultures that kind of died to get to where they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so he's doing that stuff for what? In the sake of what? Comedy? Just go do stand up.
Yeah.
Why don't you go do some stand up? Oh, but you got to do it this way because you can't really do the actual thing. that's why it's so dangerous with this clout shit, because you end up disrespecting so many existing cultures. Battle rap fought hard to get here. Industry ain't give a fuck about us. Haters, that ain't real music. They ain't real rappers. Battle rap fought hard to get here, man. And these niggas just come up here and make a mockery out of this shit.
Yeah. I remember. And I brought this up a while back, or I bring this up a lot. Well, I've been bringing this up a lot in regards to the Jay Mills situation. I remember when Jay Mills battled Murder Mook, and Jay Mills was already on, but he loved rapping so much because he didn't even get paid for that. He did that shit for free and gave Mook a shot. He gave Mook a shot for free in front of everybody outside when he was already on TV and all of this other shit, had a record deal. But he loved rapping. Not battle rapping, just rapping so much that when he heard about Mook and everything, he was like, man, bring that little nigga on. Tell him to meet me at such and such and let's rap. Let's rap. And it ended up being a classic and something monumental for what we are, what the culture, not for what the culture is today particularly, but it helped propel the culture forward.
For sure. Without question.
You did. But the way that the culture is now, that situation is kind of gets overlooked and it's disrespectful the way that battle rap is now from that particular situation, going to what you were saying, like disrespecting the ones that came before you, because this is what they did and this is what they loved and they did it and they didn't even necessarily do it specifically to get paid. They just love to do it, but money just so happily came along because they were good at it.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. You were right.
That's the central construct of the creative arts is you do it because you love it, to express your soul. And if money follows, then you are lucky. But that should never be the goal.
Yeah. Most people don't get paid. Most people don't get paid for shit that they love to do. Like most people in general don't get paid for what they love to do. And it kind of reminds me of right now too. It kind of reminds me of like professional sports. Especially basketball in general. Like it used to be so different. And I know these players are so athletic and so talented, but they're in it for one thing. Like people used to join and wanted to be in the NBA, not for the bag or not for the clout. It was like, yo, I want people to really know that like I love this shit and I want to be one of the greatest to ever do this shit for real.
I look at sports a little differently because what I was speaking on is the creative arts of the world, and sports don't fall into that. But not taking away from what you're saying, just another side of it. I look at that one a little different. I actually like how they do it now. They're not down for this white man game. They're not down for
I see what
Kawhi Leonard ain't down for this white man. If I'm hurt, I'm resting. They're not killing them. See, Shaq in them era, they killed for this white man's game. They blood, sweat, and tears winning. They created that ultra competitive unnecessarily. Like, what does it really mean? Who won the championship last year?
The what you call it? The OKC Thunder.
And who won the year before that?
The Boston Celtics.
And the year before that?
It's the Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets.
Okay. When you really look at it, bro, none of that shit matter, man.
Yeah.
It be gone. It be about the next. As soon as the shit is over, it's all about the draft and what's next in the draft and who get traded. The offseason be more lit than the damn shit. It don't stick. And I think these niggas know that. James Harden understands they ain't dying for this game, bro. They gonna take that money, build. I'm all for Robin Hood. I love it. So I love that shit. I love that. Go steal the rich, go finesse them, woo them, get their money, bring it back. Get your brand, get your shit, get your shoe deal, get your money, get the fuck on. Because they're gonna throw you aside once you're done anyway. There ain't no residuals in there. They don't give a fuck. So I see the sporting aspect a little differently. I don't put that in the you don't have to die for that damn game. You don't got to die for that motherfucker. Fuck that game.
But I look at it like more so not for the game, but just for the love of doing it. That's what that's where I was connecting specifically. The love of like just playing. Most people don't get paid or make it to a certain level for just loving basketball, and they still love basketball that much. If that makes sense. As far as the art.
Do you think it's harder to love it the way it is, it's probably hella stressful. So many games, so many hours. Do you even like the way the system of it goes in basketball specifically?
Yeah.
It looks like something that can make you fall out of love with basketball.
Yes.
Going to the NBA feels like it'll make you fall out of love with it. All of the media twisting your words, trade rumors. This person did that. This girl, this slut, then called you out on Zion or something. This bitch want to have a baby, which this bitch trying to have a baby, trap you. It sounds like you can't just play ball the way it goes. It sounds like it makes you fall out of love with it.
I think that I've never made it, like I've never made it to the NBA. I've made it to play college basketball, but yeah, it's like you once you get to a certain level, and this is just for me. I can't speak for any other player who a former player, current player, but for me, once I got to college and I seen that there was another wall to go through, and then but behind that wall, I already knew what was behind that wall because I seen everybody else go through that wall or whatnot, right? And the pressures of that, well, nah, I fucked up because I started fucking with hoes, smoking weed and drinking and trying to hoop and shit at when I was in high school, well, in college. That's where I fucked up at. But I did fall in I did low key fall out of love with it because of the politics and shit behind it. But until that point, like I was like, I didn't have to, but like fuck money, fuck everything. You roll that basketball out and we start hooping, I forget about everything. Everything is like on the court. I'm seeing everything in slow motion. Like it's like a heavenly type feeling that I would feel from playing. But once you get old enough and you start to actually develop your own mind and you see what the fuck is really going on, that's when the falling out of love part. Yeah, I can definitely see it because it happened to me. It
That's
definitely
what I'm.
happened to
That's what I think they all loved it from the outside looking in, and then when they get there, sometimes you like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Like it's like the league. It's like it's meant for you not to have fun. It
me.
almost feels like it's supposed to not be fun. If your team is losing, you can't be on a boat with your shirt off having a blast. You can't get caught. You can't get caught on camera
Because he
having
don't love the
fun in
sport. He
life.
don't love it. He don't love the game as much as he should because he having fun right now. Yeah.
It's like they do everything to stop fun. Can't
Yes.
be drinking and driving. You can't get caught speeding. It's like you can't do anything fun.
Yeah.
Fun? We talking about fun? How are they supposed to have fun under those conditions? You
Yeah.
can't. If your team is losing, you can't get caught bowling. You better not be doing nothing else but studying film and in the gym getting better. You can't be caught doing nothing. Kobe and
Yeah.
them would die for this shit.
Yeah.
Jordan and them would, and Shaq and them, and Patrick Ewing and them. That's what they always talk about. They ever, yeah, y'all was some fucking idiots willing to die for this dumbass shit. These
Yeah.
niggas is waking up. They not dying for this shit. Kawhi Leonard said, "I ain't playing the whole fucking season. Fuck this
Yeah.
dumbass game. I'm not doing it. My shit hurt. You gonna just say they don't care. They want you to just give you a little turbidol shot and get back out there." He said, "No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
heal this the correct way the human leg was supposed to get healed by
Yeah.
rest." Low
Yes.
man, then everybody they hate load management. When am I supposed to have fun? Where's the fun come in?
That's a fact.
I can't rest. It's
Yes.
82 motherfucking games. Oh, but
Yeah.
because Kobe played them all and AI played them all with no breaks, that's what I'm supposed to, man. These niggas is
Yeah.
waking up, I think. These boys
They
is waking up, realizing, oh no, I ain't down for this
because
white man game.
they're being reminded. They're being reminded that yes, you are the puppet and and you have a puppeteer, if that makes any sense. They are starting to see like it's been shown throughout the years, but now, especially in this digital era that we are in now, where more people are talking about it and more these people are starting to these owners and shit like that, they stepping out and they're pretty much like Jerry Jones. I love my Dallas Cowboys because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. But like Jerry Jones, he step out and he let everybody know I got that whip. They on my chain. And me, like the fanatic part, grew into it. That's why I grew up being a Dallas Cowboy. But the grown man part of me is like, I don't want nobody owning me. And if I do work for them, I don't want them to like don't flex that you got a chain around my neck. And
They
that's
they
being
they
flexed
take
more and
every
more.
they take every opportunity to show you you are still a boy. You are a boy. Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
You
So I
have
personally,
no
BA, to
power.
your point, I don't think they can. I know you said
Yeah.
it look like they don't have fun. To me, from the outside looking in, I have no insight on this at all. This is just
Yeah.
outside perspective. It looks like they don't let you have fun. The only time you can have fun is when your team is dominated. You could be on the sidelines, kikiing. You could come out with dances and have dance parties, routines set up. The only time you could do any of that shit is when y'all are dominating the league. If y'all ain't the 2006 Cavaliers, I mean, if y'all ain't 09 Cavaliers, or you ain't the Shea and them right now having a
Yeah.
blast on that bench.
Yeah.
Shea
Yeah.
don't even play the fourth quarter because they smoking so bad.
Yeah.
Now you can have fun. If you ain't 2017 Warriors, where you can have a blast, they the only ones can be on the bench, falling out, having fun, not getting no
Yeah.
text from it because you're winning. You can't do none of that in a losing organization. LaMelo
Yeah.
Ball can't even buy another whip. Or they gonna say, "Oh, it's trade time. He don't care about the sport." John Morant
Yeah.
can't even have frustrations. Or he's Zion can't even
Crazy.
fuck no bitches, and then he can't even eat good. You can't do anything losing.
Yes.
They don't want you to have fun. What do you mean? They want your ass to make us money. And the only
Yeah.
way you make money is by filling up those seats, selling jerseys, and getting sponsors. And you can do that by winning. The only way you
Yeah.
do that is by winning. That's it. If you losing, you is nothing to them, bro. Does that sound
Yeah.
like fun to you?
Nah, it doesn't.
Don't
It
sound like
doesn't.
it to me either.
It doesn't. But this is when
You can't even have a
these people,
podcast if you losing.
yeah,
You
that's
can't go
yeah,
home and talk. You
Draymond.
can't go. You can't go home and talk to your fans, Paul George, if your team is losing. You
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah, Paul George.
Wait a minute. I can't even get on Snapchat and talk. I can't even get
Yeah.
on TikTok and talk to my fans for a second because we losing.
Yeah, they got on Paul George crazy. Like this nigga didn't
When does
why
the
he ain't
fun
working
kick in?
out. Yes,
When
yes,
does the
yes.
fun kick in, BA? If I can't fuck OnlyFans models, where's the fun?
Yes.
Don't sound like they want you to have no fun in this shit, bro. It sounds like
But
they want you to make them money. And I
yeah,
don't, and not to mention, it just always feels, I'm falling out of love with sports. And I grew up heavy on sports, football, God, family, football, but it was God, football, family for me. I ain't fucking with my family
yeah,
like that. But so I grew up
yeah,
under it too. I was brainwashed to admit everything to me. It was everything. And as I get on, I'm 33 now. In the last 3 years of my life since turning 30, I really started, having probably my second daughter had something to do with that. But I really realized I took a step back. When you look at the combine, it look real slave tradey. I ain't gonna lie. The way they be
yeah,
measuring them niggas and seeing how, it just looked real. I know that's not what they doing. You clearly got to see what he run, to get it.
yeah,
But it just feels, then Jerry Jones come out, start talking about their dicks, and it just feels so slave tradey. You like,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
what is
yeah,
this?
yeah. They call them stock. They call them stock. Yeah,
They
that's
own,
a
they call them numbers. That's 12. Hey, 12 numbers and shit.
Exactly.
He ain't even Brady. The greatest quarterback of all time is 12.
Yeah, yeah,
He's not even
exactly.
Tom. He's what? Like he's not even Tom. Damn.
TB12 is what they call him. TB12.
Yo, seven. Yo, 13. Good play,
Yeah.
boy. 13. Come here, come here. When he stabbed you, that's when you ram.
Yeah.
Do I need 56? Get it. Come here. It feel real plantation-y, bro. And I know that's not what
Damn.
they doing. They trying to
Yeah.
win football games. If I had a team, if the league expanded
Well,
33 and made media owner, trust me, I would have a compound as well. I would be
it is what they trying to do. Like not the players, but the owners. The owners
right.
in general know what the fuck they doing. This is why a majority of them are a certain type of people, especially in football specifically.
I
Like
think it's more in football too.
psh, psh,
It's real
psh.
whippy.
Because if I'm not mistaken, there is no black owner of a football team.
I think there's a co-owner in Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken that
I
too.
know in basketball it was because it was MJ owned the team, and then he no longer is the I don't think he's
Majority
the
owner.
majority. Yeah, he's minority because he sold his
Or the
shares.
Hornets, yep.
Yeah, but then it was but it was a team. Was it it was another team that was owned by the guy that owned BET. That used to own BET before he sold it, and I forgot his
Okay.
name. And this was like a light skinned brother. I forgot his name though. But these are the
Okay.
only in basketball, yeah. In football, I don't think there's an owner in the NFL that's a black owner. If it is, I'm sure there are a lot of minority owners.
I'm
You feel
pretty
me? That
sure,
own
yeah.
2%, 5%, but like the majority owners, I don't think there's a black owner.
It's a white man's game. It always have been, always will be, man.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
unfortunate, but it's
Yeah.
one of those things. It's again. If I had a team, trust me, I would be doing the combine too. I would be scouting these niggas, measuring their arms, measuring their tape. It's just unfortunately that it just looks real slavey, checking their teeth and checking their shit and giving them shots, and it feels just like we trading slaves here. You know what I mean? The way the papers
Yeah.
move, the way the fax
Drawing
papers
they
over.
they
Send this
drawing they
papers. Let me see his
blood.
conditioning. Yeah,
They
they
doing
send your
all of
papers,
that.
check your conditioning. They don't trade you if you ain't conditioned. If you don't pass the fitness, they won't trade you. It's just like slave master won't accept the one with the crooked teeth or the mess that thing. Da, da, da.
Oh
It
my
just
God.
feels that way. But I know it's not. It's
Yeah.
football, and they
Yeah.
are some of the best physical specimens. But um, I
Damn.
wanted to ask you something about football and basketball. Do you think basketball players would have more success on the football field versus football players on the basketball court?
I think that that's a great question. I think that I don't have an answer, bro. It depends. It just depends on the player because it's
Mm,
like I know it's basketball player something in there because I played both sports, but I didn't play football in college though. I played it in
okay,
high school, but I only played 2 years in high school or whatnot.
okay.
But I know that one thing that I do notice is especially when I was playing in college, like the physicality of football is a lot.
Mm,
It's a lot. And that's seeing these football players go through the shit that they was going through with these two a days and being out in this hot ass sun, all of this like craziness. It was tough in basketball, but it's from a physicality standpoint, constantly in bang, 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 bang. Basketball, of course, it get physical once you go to that paint. You could be a jump shooter and bang here and there and play physical defense, all of that, but it's not like football. It's different. For a basketball player to transition into to football specifically, I would definitely say I'm gonna say it's tougher. It'll be tougher for a basketball player to transition into the NFL. Oh, I mean not NFL, but from basketball to football. That's what my answer would be at this moment. What about what do you think?
That's interesting because I was on the podcast and we was talking about. That's why I just wanted your take on this because
Yeah.
I do know you was a two sport guy. Um, Without question, brother, the NBA players would fare much better in the NFL than the other
Yeah.
way around. Yeah, if I put it like this, if you made a 33rd team of 53 basketball players, if I was the head coach,
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I
You're
believe
right. You're
we'll
right about
win
that.
8 out of the next 10 championships, and we'll only lose the first two.
Yeah.
If you took 15 NFL players and put them in the NBA, they'll never lead at any point in their franchise. They
The
will
skill though. The
they'll
skill
never
though is
lead.
like
They'll never have take the lead at any point in the entire franchise. It
yeah.
ba- Basketball players are the greatest human specimens that humans have was able to create so far. As
Yeah.
far as humanity is concerned, what we're capable of, basketball players are the apex human, without question. It's mainly because they're 4 to 6 inches longer than the rest of society than on average. Some and of
Yeah.
course even more than that, but
Taller.
on
Yeah.
average, they're 4 to 6 inches longer always. Pause.
Yeah. Right.
And they don't sacrifice stamina, speed, or hand-eye coordination for it. As tall as they are, they supposed to be a little more doofy, but they're
Clumsy.
not.
Clumsy.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
supposed
Yeah.
to be doofy at that height,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Yeah.
They're extremely coordinated. They're extremely laterally quick. Their speed, and they have the greatest stamina of all
Yeah.
sports
Of all
besides
sports. Yeah.
besides running. But I would even argue take a sprinter and have him do a burpee every 10 yards for no reason first. Then we'll see. Tell him
Yeah.
run his 100 meters. Tell Usain Bolt run 100 meters, but for every
They
10 paces, just do a burpee for no reason, and then we'll
they're
see. Because
they're
that
sprinting. They literally sprinting 5 miles a game. Like sprinting 5 miles. Like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
they
Two
have the
to two,
greatest
it's two
stamina
to two to
in all
five
sports.
miles it is. 2 to 5 miles, like sprints. It's granted it's in burst, but it's still going up and down like this. Yeah.
They have the greatest stamina in all sports, and because they're so long, most sports is about size, and they have that, and they don't sacrifice speed. or stamina or hand-eye coordination for it. Now, granted, there are some doofies, Kendrick Perkins and Vel McGee. There's been some
That's
big
my.
dummies come across the league, but that
I
does not
played with
that does
Kendrick too, by the way. I played with
oh
Kendrick, so I know
yeah,
Kendrick. Yeah,
it's
I
been
know
some
he's salute to
doofies come
Kendrick.
across, but that does not represent the
Yeah,
league in its totality. Anthony Davis would be unstoppable. LeBron would be. Giannis would be. They'll be too much. I think in any sport, the out football, and I want to say this because I didn't get a chance to say it on the last podcast. I was talking about it to the guys on the other side saying
yeah,
football, defending football. I meant to say, with all due respect, don't feel bad. Football, basketball players would dominate all sports. There's an old saying we back in Christian Academy, when you play ball in Christian Academy, they would say, we're happy they chose basketball because those builds would dominate the MLB, the NHL, the MLS, the wrestling, UFC, boxing, polo, swimming, sprinting, hurdling, shot put, spear throwing, bungee jumping, sumo, whatever you could come up with. Those builds would dominate those games. They're too tall, they're too long, and they don't sacrifice the normal stuff for it. Now, granted, none of them could check Tyreek Hill, and no, that's where the
yeah.
quickness will come in. They're
Not
not
too
quick
many.
enough. They
Not
can't
too
stay
many
with
of them are
Stephon
bang.
Diggs. No. But it wouldn't
No,
be like that. If you give me 11 athletes, there'll be no
yeah.
windows. We'll sit in a cover four flat base. We would jam. We wouldn't even jam. We would lead the league in tips. We would lead the league in deflections. They'll
Yeah.
lead the league in every. It'll be a massacre once they get over the physical hump. And because they're athletes of their own and they're grown men, I have no reason to believe Draymond Green wouldn't find his physicality on that field. I'm not saying he going. I don't think none of them could get through
I mean, he
Laramie Tunsil.
played.
None of them.
He
Yeah, I
suited
mean
up
they
for
all right.
the
I mean
college for the
they all
college
they all have.
college football at Michigan State. He played. He played in scrimmages and shit. And he was tight end, and he actually played all right.
Yeah. LeBron was too. AI was a beast. Yeah, most of them come from football backgrounds. That's just the first sport for real. But they would be unstoppable. Again, I don't think. I mean, if you line up Steven Adams, Draymond, Alonzo Mourning, Patrick Ewing, Dominique Wilkins at the mic, fucking Jimmy Butler beside him, Westbrook at the sixth strong. Give me Wall at the corner. Give me Rondo at the other second corner, and give me Tyrese Maxey at. Oh my god! Like I'd be salivating just thinking about it. The defense I would do. I'm a defensive maestro, so that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! Give me Shaq at the nose, bro. They're too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would
But
go
them,
towards NBA.
I will say though, they being tall will hurt them in football. Would hurt them tremendously. Them knees, bro. Them knees in football with that pressure and niggas diving at their knees. And if it say that you are a nose tackle like a Shaq, right? 330 pounds, 7 foot bigger, right? And they chop they chop block you. Them knees is gone, bro.
Yeah, that's why I give the NFL players the first 2 seasons.
Yeah,
It'll take us two
yeah,
seasons to get it together once they
yeah,
understand the sport and get it right. After
yeah,
that, it'll
yeah,
be no problem. It ain't gonna be
yeah,
no problem. And
yeah,
you can't even really chop block like that, especially on the line. You can't chop
yeah,
block on the line, so
yeah, yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it definitely would take time, but you are right when it comes to in basketball, like the physicality and the durability, the everything, bro. Like the length, the size, the coordination, the skill, and then there is no uh we take um we take series off. You're not taking a series off. You either you got to go get a bucket and then you got to go defend.
They're chasing a rabbit. The ball is they're chasing a rabbit.
Yeah.
The ball is the rabbit. They're constantly chasing a chicken.
Yeah.
That's how. If you want to know, that's the best way to describe it. If you want to, they're chasing a chicken
Yeah.
constantly.
Yes.
And at any given moment, they got to start sprinting. At any given moment, they got to break down and go. They're so lateral. The drills that they do. They're the greatest athletic
Every-
specimen that man has so far. aliens would look at them and be like, "Oh shit,
They're
that's the top of the
superior.
line."
They're
Yeah,
superior.
they're the
Yeah.
superior athletes across the board. They'll lead the league in stolen bases. They'll lead the league in rob home runs. They'll talking about a photo finish. How you have a photo finish with arms longer than you? He gonna win he gonna touch this pool. He can get across. Giannis will get across that whole pool
He gonna
before
reach
you
out.
even
He gonna reach
before you
out.
even break out. Everything sports is a game of inches, all of it, and they have that natural advantage. They would dominate every sport, bro. Soccer, oh my, they'll be amazing at soccer, boy.
Have you seen? The they show? Well, you can find this out on YouTube. Like the shot. Steph Curry's jump screens that he go around. How he
Yeah,
sets up like he runs like he literally is doing this all fucking game. You feel me? Yeah. He might not even touch the ball, or he might touch the ball and go off for two more screens, then fake and come back and reverse, be open for a three. That's a lot of fucking energy, bro. Cause he be sprinting. Like he really be running to these spots. Not like trying to shade, like half-ass and no. Steph be really fucking running, like running, bro.
no
Just to
facts.
get a
That's all.
bucket.
All of them. That's all they do.
Yeah.
Their stamina is through the roof. They're incredible. There's no physical body like it. It's almost amazing sometimes when you see them, especially. And if you don't know, if anybody listening and don't know what I'm talking about, you kind of got to go to one live. If you get the luxury to hang around a few of them, maybe you'll see what I mean. They're huge,
Yeah.
and they don't
It's
sacrifice anything for it. To be that big, they're supposed to be doofy. They're supposed to be goofy footed. They're supposed to be bow legged. They're supposed to be pigeon toed.
I
Because
didn't
any tall guy, if you ever see a tall guy, yeah, that's mostly how they are in reality.
shit.
They're not.
I grew up playing I played against LeBron a few times and I seen him at an early age in my sophomore year because me and LeBron the same age. And Kendrick Perkins he played on my AAU team. Played against Dwight Howard, um Chris Bosh, Emeka Okafor. Like I didn't play against a whole
Specimens.
bunch of and all of these dudes are they even in high school. Because in high school I was considered a specimen, even though
Oh,
I'm 6'3", right? But I was considered a specimen, and I was like 200 and at the time I was probably like 210, 6'3", 210. People looking at me like I'm a big
that's
guy,
solid. Yeah, that's solid.
and that was considered a big guy. But then like when I first seen LeBron, and I was like, he wasn't even 6'8" yet. He was about like 6'6", maybe hitting 6'7", 6'6". He was about 220.
He was
He was
220.
tall. Yeah, LeBron was big in
When I
high
see him
school,
in
bro.
high school, I thought he probably was around 205, 210 too. I ain't know because he wasn't he was of
Yeah,
course he's bigger
bro.
now, but
His
he was a
senior,
little more.
his
Oh,
junior and senior year, that nigga was like 220, bro. 220, bro. When he got to the league, he was about 225. Then when his later years is when he got up to 250, 255, 260. You feel me? Because of the old, when you that older weight, when you get older or
yeah.
whatnot, and that muscle and everything. But before,
And
like he's always
the
been big
NBA
guy.
just know how to bulk you up too. They're great at that. They build specimens over there. Look at Giannis. They know how to bulk you up. Look at Tatum. They know how
Yeah,
to bulk you up.
yeah. Like hold on, let me
Who's your
put
favorite
this.
player of all time?
It's
What?
two. I got two players. I got two
Why is it
players.
funny?
1A and 1B. Because like I've gone to war. I've gone to war, right? With people. Not like debates though. Debates
Yeah,
with
yeah.
people passionate. Um my favorite player, of all time is Kobe Bryant is my favorite,
Oh,
right?
okay.
But MJ is the GOAT to me, if that makes any sense. Like my favorite
Yeah.
player to watch is Kobe, but the greatest of all time, based off of my standards and everything, with accolades, successes, and all of that, on and off the court, is Michael Jordan. And then third, I got LeBron. Third is LeBron is the third greatest, and then after that, I got Kareem. Then my fifth is always a toss up. My fifth is the toss up. So those are my actual four. I gave you. You asked for one, but I gave you four. But what about
No,
you?
that's big. Favorite or goat?
Um, Either or. Favorite. Just go favorite.
Oh, oh, Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert
Oh
Arenas.
shit. Gilbert. Oh,
Paul, Gilbert.
Gilbert,
Paul,
huh?
Yeah, Gilbert, Paul Pierce, Yao Ming is my favorite three of all time.
What? Why?
Yeah.
So I get Paul Pierce and I get Gilbo, but what about? But what makes why Yao Ming?
My favorite aspect of basketball is the post. That's my favorite. That's the era I grew up on. I grew up in the Dirk Nowitzki, KG. I grew up with dominant
Yeah,
forwards, and they posted up. So that's what I fell in love with. Before all this tween was there,
yeah.
it was Olajuwon. Olajuwon is my
Oh,
fourth. He's up there. He's fourth. He's my fourth favorite. Yeah,
the
that
great,
the greatest. I
greatest
think
center,
the
the
great.
greatest
Yeah,
center
I
of
think
all time to me. To me,
no.
the greatest center of all
I think
time.
Kareem is still the greatest by
Yeah,
far, but I think Olajuwon is next, and then Shaq. But so we all fall in love with different aspects of the
yeah,
sport and what's our favorite. My favorite has always been post play. I love post play. I love pump fakes, jab. I love doing a lot without even moving much, and
yeah,
then turn around hook, turn around left hook, fade
yeah,
back. Dirk was probably my favorite to watch. Probably I didn't get a lot when I wasn't of my time. I watch all his shit on
yeah.
YouTube, but
I got to
the
watch.
real
I got to see him in, like, I got to see him in like in person because I'm from Houston or whatnot. So I got to see him work. I didn't get to see Kareem. You feel me? I just seen his accolades. So
okay.
I get where you coming from that.
So post when it comes to post play, that's my favorite shit. And Yao just did it for me. I would put him as probably the greatest post player who never got a chance to actually compete for the greatest due to shortened career and injuries and things like that. But man, Yao was so fun to watch. He was a beast. He was
Yeah,
a beast.
if you would have got a chance to see Akeem in person, bro, like Akeem
I
was
mean,
like,
I know what it's like. I saw all the
oh
footage is
my
out now. They
gosh,
got
bro,
everything out there. I know what it
bro.
was like. I
When
know what he was about.
MJ when MJ left and them Rockets was out there, bro. And we called it Clutch City back then. It was Clutch City back to back with Mad Max, Kenny Smith, Otis Thorpe, all of them, right? And Clyde Drexler came the second year. But I never, still to this day, why Hakeem is my favorite. And shout out to Shaq. And like I said, shout out to Kareem, but I never got a chance to watch Kareem. I'm only seen highlights and clips.
Me
But
too.
when I seen Hakeem move, the way that he moved at that center spot, bro, how nobody, like literally no big man could like stick him. And he did
Uh,
this for like a decade. He did this for like a decade where he was killing. And then you look up and he averaging 4 blocks a game. And you know he was
we ain't even
only
gonna talk
six
about
nine.
we ain't
He
even
was
gonna talk
only
about the
6'9".
defensive side. We're not even
That's
gonna
what
talk
I'm
about the
saying.
defensive side.
He said, "BA, how Kareem in your top five? Akeem not, but the greatest center of all time." I never said my top five. I told my top four. I said my top five is a toss up. Shout out to Lee Vavstar. Yeah, my top five is the fifth spot, similar to my Mount Rushmore. It's hard for me. That last spot is always gonna be tough for me because it's just like I don't have no like solidifying person because there's so many great players that I've seen. But my top four, I can name those off the bat. I can name those off the bat in my sleep or anything.
Oh,
So
sorry. My goat the goats to me is
yeah,
LeBron
yeah,
personally.
yeah. Okay,
Sorry, I think
okay.
it's LeBron, Kareem, Jordan, Kobe, Hakeem.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's
yeah,
the goats. I think LeBron is definitely the goat for sure.
yeah. I rock with LeBron. I tell like people be a lot of fans, which there's nothing wrong with it. They super passionate. Like when people tell me Kobe Bryant is number 9 on a list. Some say 10. I don't trip. I'd be like, oh, that's your opinion. But the minute that I say LeBron is number 3 on my all-time list, people be mad. They be trying to bro, they be coming for me. They be coming for me, bro. I'm like, yo, he was what to be number 3, to be top 5 in the NBA in general, or top 3 or top 2 in the NBA in general, bro, of the history, nigga. Nigga, based off of opinion, we can go back and forth and talk about like it's cool to debate and go back and forth, be like, this is the this is what, but what about this? What about that? Tick for tack, whatever. That's just opinion. Still just opinion.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
But people be killing, but I ain't gonna lie, I love that shit though. Cause I love going in like the sports discords and shit and just go like
yeah.
be in there for like 15 minutes going back and forth with like 10 different people.
Ain't nothing more delusional than sports debates
Yeah.
amongst communists. But I think Gilbert, because of the Wizards, what he did for the
Yeah,
city, he was always
the
my
city.
favorite. And Paul Pierce, because Paul Pierce to me, you might say Kobe. Some people won't say Kobe for this, but
Yeah,
I think Paul Pierce was bridged the post with also highlight ISO scoring as well.
yeah,
I think people would say Kobe because Kobe definitely could score in all facets, and he was a consistent post player as well. But something about Paul Pierce, I don't know, something about how his forms, how they look matters too. I thought Kobe's form was ugly. His
yeah.
form never, it was too textbook. It's something about it didn't have really it didn't have no, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He always looks
but
the sweetest, and
yeah.
sometimes looking sweet matters to a child. And Paul Pierce always looked tight. That thing, it just looks sweet.
Then
And he,
he'll shoot that thing, go forward, and he'll put his hands
uh,
back like that and go back. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that
I
thing
rock
drop,
with Paul
yeah,
P though.
yeah.
I rock with Paul P,
I think
man.
he's the best. I think he's the best all around scorer of all time. I think it will have to go to Paul Pierce. I mean, it's hard not to
Yeah,
say Kobe. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard not to say Kobe. You go about threes, mid range, post ups, and finishing at the rim, layups via layups and dunks. It
yeah.
will be difficult not to say Kobe for sure. But and the only reason I can't say Durant is because he don't post up enough. He can, but he doesn't. He prefers ISO
Throughout
mid
his
range jumpers.
throughout his whole career, Durant has never really been a post player. He
No, he's
go
not a
to his
post player.
spot. He pick his spot and rise up on you. And
And I
that's pretty
and
much
Melo,
it.
I can't say Melo because I think he just did too much post. He didn't really do. He wasn't too crazy threes. He wasn't too crazy like bag and dribble hand. All that stuff matters. Bag matters and style points matter. Since y'all all
It's a
making twos, it's all 2 points anyway. So it's about how he did it. It's about how it looked when he did it. Style points do matter, bro.
shout out to Mr. Larry. Mr. Larry said what we talking about. What's up, Mr. Larry? Salute.
That's we talking b-ball a little bit. I'm actually gonna get out of here, man. It's
Yeah, yeah,
12:30 where I'm at,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
were just talking
Definitely,
a little
definitely.
basketball and shit, man. My chest is hurting. Hope I ain't having no
All
heart
right.
attack.
Man. Hey, man, shoot, if you got apple cider vinegar, take a swig if you got that.
Good
Yeah, and
point. Good
that will
point.
clear all of that what you call it, the heartburn, acid reflex, all of that shit that be in here.
Okay.
That's what they call a jailhouse remedy. You feel me? And a lot of people
Okay.
they don't like cider, but apple cider vinegar will clear that shit up.
You
One
the
thousand
man, bro.
percent.
Thanks for having me on again, man. I always have a blast. I like this shit, man.
Hey man, I appreciate it, man. Next time that I actually talk about some subjects, because this of course was about anger management, the shit
Yeah,
before. Next time we got like a broader thing, a broader topic or whatnot. Shit, man, definitely pull up and I would love to pick your brain because I'm gonna do like I did with the last one. And the segment where it's just us talking,
yeah.
I'm gonna cut that and put it out so people could understand like your perspective of the culture of battle rap. And I think it's gonna be
Oh, for
super
sure.
dope for people to hear it as well. So
Oh, for
thank you
sure. I
for pulling
appreciate
up
it,
as
man.
always, brethren.
You know what's up, man. Always a pleasure.
All right. Salute. So that was your honor, man. And once again, and then there was me. Um he said, honor, work on my intro. But I should have said that. I wasn't even thinking about that, but he had to go. But I appreciate everybody that was rocking, man. We have 125 people between all sites, man. Hopefully, wherever you are, you've hit that like button. And man, for all 125 of y'all, thank y'all for rocking. Thank y'all for rocking, man. Once again, shouts out to what we started out talking about earlier. Shout out to Yo Yo Escobar and shout out to Caps, Mr. Angry Fan for putting on that event today for us to watch and giving us something to actually talk about within the culture of battle rap because it hasn't been too many things to really talk about except for diss records and Steve Maddens that are supposed to be slick walks and Easy the Block Captain hiding from Cassidy, waiting for battles, preparing for two battles. If y'all haven't heard, he's preparing for two battles because he's gonna have another battle the following day, either the day before. No, not the day before, because my brother battles on his card the day before on the 5th. Then on the 6th he battles. Then on the 7th he's supposed to battle. I don't know, some shit like that. But anyways, man, ACP salute, man. I appreciate you for rocking. I appreciate you for rocking. PB, we definitely done with the shit that we was talking about. But if you go back and if you actually go back and watch what Your Honor was saying about the culture, Your Honor was just in his bag right now. I know people gonna be like, but it's your honor, BA. He don't be rapping like that. Well, he about to battle Show Off for $1,500, $3,000 on the floor in New York for Bar You to Death. He's about to battle there. But yeah, PB, if you got some time, make sure you go back, rewind this or whatnot, and go definitely check that out. Your Honor got in his bag about the culture, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna chop it up and put it out." But salute to you for rocking 1,000%. Larry, he said he was. Yeah, he was in his bag, bro. This is battle rap, man. Battle rap is super different, man. But once again, shout out to Caps. Shout out to Yo-Yo Escobar, Anger Management too. I gotta hit them up because it was 45,000 people. It was 45,000 people watching that event. That's what it said in the live. It said 45,000 people watching a virtual battle rap event. 45,000 people. I got to go back and check out the numbers because I got a lot of people. It's a lot of people talking about, nah, B, those were bots. Those are bots. I'm like, Caps, if you know Caps, I've been knowing Caps for fucking 7-8 years. Well, I've known him personally 7-8 years, but like, he's been here for like 15-16 years. But Caps is not about to buy no fucking bots. Caps, listen to me, y'all. For those of you saying those are bots, if they were, they didn't come from him. He ain't Caps. Don't give a fuck. He don't need bots. He don't need bots. But yeah, shout out to them. I'm up out of here, man. And this is your guy BA for Real 100. This is Get Your Bars Up Media. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button and make sure y'all go check out my reactions channel, man. Get Your Bars Up Reactions. We are almost at 15,000 subscribers over there. The channel is growing. If you're into actual music from all different type of genres, into reaction videos or whatnot, go check me out over there. We're almost at 15K subscribers and the channel's growing. So go kick it. Go do all of that. Do the goodness. Do all of that stuff. All of that great stuff and all of that. And yeah, like I said, get your bars up. Salute. We out of here.
What y'all think though, man? Y'all the OG media, man. Y'all got it. Come on, let's talk about it.
Yo.
Oh, they talk about the boy. All they do is talk about the boy. Yeah. I hear him. Oh, word?
Look, they want me dead. Heard it's a price on my head. Yeah, that's what they said. I come around and be dead. Thought you all wanted the bread, so go get the spread. You know where I be. Come and see me. See what it be. Realest nigga in my city, I keep it 103. They want me dead, heard it's a price on my head. Yeah, that's what they said. I come around and be dead. Thought they all wanted the bread. Go get the spread, you know where I be. Come and see me. See what it be. Realest nigga in my.
You already know what it is. Your boy Murder Mook, the Easy Man, Dot representing, man. But right now I'm chilling with the Moan Boys and to Get Your Bars Up. Niggas know how we play, man. Get your bars up, man. Your shit on the arm. My shit, I got it. Get your bars up. Yes, sir. Yo, love, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, they talk about the boy. All they do is talk about the boy.